How's it going, everybody? Welcome to tonight's Friday stream. Hope everybody is having a fantastic week, and it is the weekend. Finally, I don't know about you guys, it is nice and toasty here in the UK for once. We've actually got some nice weather. Hope everyone's been out there enjoying the sun. It's supposed to be good tomorrow as well. People were like cooking up those barbecues today. I could smell them. I was getting jealous. But it's been pretty good. Who we got in the house tonight? We've got Rashid, always here for Rocky. He's been a bit of a terror. He's been a bit of an arse. Let's put it that way. He's been a bit of an arse. Akira, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Mr. Smooth is in the house. Guys, we're doing a Rip to Hit tonight. We do have a bunch of other stuff available as well, of course. But we've got Surging Sparks and Journey Together. If you do want to jump in, we've got two different levels of Rip to Hit. We've got the normal, like, keep going until you get, like, an EX or better. Or we've got the top level baller one. If people want to go down that route, you don't have to, of course, but you do have that option where it's like you keep going until you get something other than an EX. I've seen some people go on some mad runs with that before. So look, I got cooked on Surgeon Sparks last time. Like, that wrecked me. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Journey Together. There has actually been more Journey Together, I've noticed. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I did see some restocks of Journey Together here in the UK. A lot of it's like still limited to one, which is fine, you know, that's fair. Also, I don't know if you guys saw about the Temporal Forces Pokemon Center ETB was available for a few hours. Did anybody pick that up? I did, because I never got one before. So I was like, yeah, I might as well get one. Why not? Do you know what I mean? Have that one. Cheeky, sneaky. Absolutely. I opened up some Journey Together the other day. Let me show you what I got. Let me show you. Like, it's really weird. It's like when I don't record, I actually get some good hits. Look. Yeah, I managed to pull. I managed to pull full art, LILLIE'S CLEFAIRY, which I thought was a beautiful art. Not obviously not the SIR, but I opened up. This was like a few packs. We've got the big boy, right? With the Enzresh, you know, the one we pulled like 20 million times, and SWINDON, which I thought was quite a cool little illustration rare. I need to put Journey Together illustration rares in my folder because I got a folder just full. It's not full. I wish it was full, but loads of illustration rares. I'm slowly collecting every single one. It's really difficult. Like, it's proving to get all of them. Yeah. Grab 2 ETBs, mate. That's not bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I never picked them up, so I was like, you know what? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I actually picked up a bunch of packs from a Journey Together from Smith's. Yeah, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna grab some packs. They had some available, like loose packs from a booster box. And they had a maximum buy of, I think it was like 15 or something like that, 15 packs. So I cracked them open. So in those 15 packs, I pulled the SWINDON and the Full Art LILLIE'S CLEFAIRY. And then I got another EX. What the EX was. Enzorok, I think it was. What else did I get? I think I got 2 EXs, 1 full art, and 1 illustration rare. I was like in 15 packs. That's not bad. It's okay. Do you know what I mean? It's okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Oh yeah, those ETPs lasted far longer than I expected. Because I didn't jump on it straight away. I saw it was like someone put up in the Discord. And I saw it there, and it must have been there for ages. And then I was like, oh yeah, you know what? I might go and grab one. If it's still available, because I was doing something at the time. And then I had a look, and I was like, oh, sweet. Which is pretty good as well. I've also sent some cards off to Ace Grading, finally. They opened up their like £15 submission slot. And because I have credit with them after the robbery, I sent some cards off to get graded. Japanese 151 illustration rares. This could be interesting to see what they come back as. Ace labels, of course. I sent them off. Exciting. Yeah. Local B&M had loads of Surgeon Sparks triple blisters. I need to go. I've never. Do you know what? I've never stepped foot in a B&M. Never. I know you can get some really good stuff from there, but just in general, but I've never been in one. I know it's weird. Isn't it? Am I going to grade that CLEFAIRY? Might do. I'm not sure yet. Like the illustration rares, I'm like I say, I'm going to get every single one, and then I'm going to grade all of them. My goal is to get every single illustration rare from the Scarlet and Violet era, and then just grade the whole lot. Some of them I've already sent off to get graded. I think the Persian from Routed I've sent off. There was a couple of others from Surgeon Sparks I think I sent off as well. There are some already sent off, but yeah, I am looking at getting graded. I think that LILLIE'S CLEFAIRY, I might get it graded with Ace. I think it'll look quite sick in an Ace label rather than PSA. Not too sold on sending that to PSA. It's quite funny. They increased their prices and then they dropped their prices again, which I thought was quite funny. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I don't know if you guys saw. Did you guys see, or have you guys seen the new Eevee Heroes set that's coming out in Chinese? It's spicy, and it's got unique cards exclusive, like unique evolution artwork exclusive to that set. I saw it and I was like, I am 100% buying that. I like Chinese cards. The quality of them are really good. I've graded a few of them. Fantastic. Yeah, it's fantastic. Hi Spy, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Yeah. Don't know how much they're going to be. I think they're I looked into it. There were 15 pack booster boxes. Yeah, we'll see how much they are. I don't think they're going to be that expensive anyway. Like Korean and stuff, other Chinese products, they don't tend to be that expensive. Yeah. Prices are going to be massive. No. The prices are going to be massive if you're in the US. Those Chinese booster boxes are going to be insanely expensive. Yeah, the Eevees, yeah, it's nice, yeah. How's my ear? It's still screwed. I've had 2 weeks worth of antibiotics and it's still screwed. It has gotten a bit better, like it's popping more. It sounds like, I don't know, it's just like there's a lot more crackling, a lot more popping in the ear going on. And obviously when it does that, the hearing is a lot better and it doesn't feel like the pressure's there. But it's still not back to normal. But yeah. Apparently it's going to take like 4 weeks on average. I mean, it's been about 2.5 weeks so far. It's annoying. It's not painful, it's just annoying. It's just that constant feeling that you want your ears to pop, which is not ideal. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to be going back to the doctors on Monday and basically be going there going, hang on a minute, these antibiotics have not worked. What's going on? I've even tried sinus, like nasal sinus stuff, hoping that would help. That still hasn't helped either. It's definitely a sinus infection. Yeah, 100%. Tariffs are going to make them expensive. Oh my... I mean, I don't know how much they're going to be, but let's say they're, I don't know, 50 a box. It'll cost what? Like, more than double? It'll be like 125 a box. If it was 50 for us or whatever. I mean, like the Chinese stuff, they do tend to get quite a lot of exclusive artworks and stuff, which I do like. Cool. Yeah. Prismatic is just... The thing is, Prismatic would be a really good set if the pull rates didn't... Two things. If the pull rates didn't suck and it wasn't ridiculously expensive. I think if it was just retail price, or even under retail price, because a lot of these sets do come out and they're usually under retail, I think it would be okay. Even with the tough pull rates, it would kind of still suck, but it wouldn't be anywhere near as bad. But the fact is that you're paying like twice, 2 times over MSRP, and the pull rates suck. It just feels mega bad to open. Like, do you know what I mean? But I kind of feel like yeah, that's how I see things. But yeah, yeah, my ears popped a few. Like I say, it has popped a few times. Like when it does, I'm like, oh my god, it was amazing. I can hear out of it, and then it goes back to where it is. It's yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun. Like I said, I've never had this problem before, so it's kind of annoying because it's like my good, like quote, my good ear. Like this, like sound feels louder out of my right ear than my left ear always has done. So the fact I can't hear out of it pretty much at all, like there's like I can't hear the music coming out of this side. I just can't. It's all I can hear is music on this side, and all I can hear on the bad ear is just muffle and a slight ring is the ear. Yeah, it's like I watched a film last night on Netflix. I don't remember the name of the film now. And I really struggled to hear what was going on. Luckily we had subtitles, so at least I had an idea what was being said. But yeah, it was tough. It was tough. Yeah. No, I don't watch the Masters. My dad will be watching it. My dad is a huge golfer. Always has been. He'll be watching it. Absolutely. My dad actually used to be, when he was younger, pretty good at golf. But as he's gotten older, not really. When I was younger, he tried to get me into golf, and my sister. But I'm not a sporty person, so that didn't go very well. Yeah, that did not end well. Watching the Call of Duty League on the other stream. Ah, I don't think I've ever watched a Call of Duty like event. I don't think I've ever have. Same with Counter-Strike. I've never watched Counter-Strike. Like I'll watch like League of Legends esports when that's on. I have to admit, sometimes I do like watching Valorant. That's fun. I'm not very good at Call of Duty. Used to be back in the day, but I feel like it's not like I'm old, but kids these days are I don't know. I just think my ability is nowhere near as good as it used to be. Just nowhere. Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, I played obviously like Warzone and stuff, but like I don't know, for me I just prefer just classic multiplayer rather than the battle royale. Still, my favorite battle royale is to play. Anyway, I really enjoyed Apex Legends. If I had to pick one, that would be the one I'd play. Yeah. What position in football did I used to play? A defender. Most of the time. I was at the back. Never played never played rugby. Mainly because, well, I'm tiny. I'm not exactly tall, so but yeah. So but yeah, I was never one for sports. I tried loads of different stuff when I was younger. Even my sister tried loads of different sports. I mean, my sister's a lot more sporty than me. Like, she does a lot of sports even now, but nah, hated anything like PE at school. Nah, I just no, thank you. No way. Sports day, that can jog on. There's no way I'm doing sports day. Oh, the tennis player? Nah. Nah, the only sports that I enjoyed doing when I was younger, like just in my life, I liked cricket. I like playing cricket. Mainly batting rather than fielding. And that's pretty much it. I can't really like. Yeah, I just can't really remember what other sports I played really. Like, if I was gonna do sports now, what would I do? I don't know. Like snooker or darts or something, where it's little amount of physical activity as possible. Appleseed, how you doing, mate? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's been a good week. Busy week, but it's been a good one. I'm going away next week. I'm away over the Easter period next week, so next week's streams we're gonna do Tuesday, Wednesday, and that's it next week. So yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good one. But yeah. When I was a kid, I used to be a part of 10-pin bowling. Mate, 10-pin bowling was that was one of the first ones I did. A 10-pin bowling. I love 10-pin bowling. It's all good fun. It's good. I like it. Had a custom made Simpsons bowling ball. Oh my days. Like, I see all these pro people playing, like pro players and 10-pin bowling, and the speed and the spin and everything. I'm like, there's me, like, whenever I used to take my go, it was always super slow. It was like a snail rolling down the lane. Yeah. And then I just see all these like people that are actually good at it, and it's just like bah, flies everywhere. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, it was kind of a weird one. Lawn bowling is where it's at. My sister plays bowls, like outdoor bowls, and indoor, but mainly indoor. I've always classified it as an older person sport, but yeah, she's been 2-3 times world champion at different age brackets. Yeah, she's good at it. Doesn't get a lot of money though. Not like she could do it as a career, but she is good at that. It was quite funny because like when she was younger, my dad wanted her to get her into sports. She started off playing golf, and my dad was like, "Look, if you want to make money from doing sports, do golf." No, then she went on to do did table tennis after that, and then she went on to doing Doing bowls, which that never interested me. Yeah. Alright, I have a big heart. Look, I've never been one for sports. I've always been the kid that was indoors on my PlayStation, you know, having a good time. Or on my PC, playing like Age of Empires or Command and Conquer or whatever. Like I was an indoors kid. Yeah, I enjoyed playing my Crash Bandicoot on my PlayStation or whatever it is. I wasn't interested in doing sports. Screw that. No way. No way. This week my daughter asked me to post something in the Pokemon subreddit about the Violet Masquerade EV card, and it blew up. 2.7 million views. Holy smokes. 1k upvotes, 600 plus comments. Oh my days, mate. Jesus. It's so like when stuff like blows up and it goes crazy, it's just a weird experience. It sounds really weird, but I had that with Rocky. On his Instagram, he had a Instagram reel that's got like, I don't know, 1.5 million views or something ridiculous. Like, when you get all these notifications of everybody liking it and stuff, it's just like, it's so like, oh my days, like it's quite funny. I was like, he was getting all these views, like over 1 million views and whatever. When it was going on, I was sitting there going, could you imagine if I had 1.5 million views on a YouTube video? I was like, this channel would just blow up. It would be absolutely huge. Be a decent amount of money as well, to be fair. Yeah. Yeah, no, my sister's really good. Yeah, really good. Yeah, she was under, I think the first one she won was under 21. And then I can't remember what the other ones are, but I just always traveling, playing here, playing there, going all over the show. I think she did one, it might have been last year or the year before. Like she went to Hong Kong to play. Yeah, there's all sorts going on, all sorts. Yeah, wild. Yeah, being world champion in anything is incredible, yeah. One of the things that sounds really weird. One of the things I was actually trying to do, Pokemon related, is during the pandemic, I really wanted to take part in the Pokemon Sword and Shield VGC championships. Like, I went out of my way to literally grind like crazy in the game, trying to get the best teams, playing ranked games like crazy. I even went to a few like regional events here in the UK to play, like when the people could go, and I really pushed for it. Like I really wanted, and then all of a sudden I just kind of gave up. I was like, yeah, whatever. It was kind of weird. Like it was kind of like, I don't know, just a bit of a weird one. But guys, store is open if anybody does want to jump in tonight. Queue is open as well. Of course, we've got a bunch of different sets available. We've got Riptide hits, we've got normal bundles. We've also got some more mystery packs. I don't know how many I've got left, but not that many. Once they're gone, they're gone. So we do have a bunch of different stuff. We also have the pack wheel as well, if you just fancy spinning it and see what you land on. Yeah. Come on, Conquerors Unreal. CEA released a bunch of the original. No, I didn't. Ooh. Interesting. I'll tell you what I was trying to find the other day, and I couldn't find it. And I was trying to find a way to download or even buy a copy of the original Warcraft 3. Like Reign of Chaos and the expansion Frozen Throne. I don't know, because I really wanted to play it. I don't care about the Reforged stuff. I wanted to play the original stuff. And I couldn't find it anywhere. I thought it would just be on the battle.net launcher you could just buy and download, but it's not. I was like, oh. I am not dyeing my hair mine purple. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, really? I saw a picture of that the other day. No joke. Talking about the evolutions, I saw a picture of that the other day. Yeah, of the Twilight Masquerade card, and then like the picture was like certain ones in the artwork was circled, and it had like which evolution it could be. That's the picture I'm thinking of. Yeah, I saw it on Facebook. I can't remember. Might have been like maybe a couple of days ago. But yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it on a Pokemon fan page or something. But yeah, I did see it. Yeah. Oh wow, that's crazy. I actually looked at that picture and I was like, oh yeah. And it was like, and then there was some of the evolutions. You're like, oh, it could be this one, could be that one. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, that's cool. I like that. I like that. I tell you what though, there does need to be a new evolution, doesn't there? How long ago did Sylveon come out? It's been a while, hasn't it? We do need a new one. We do need a new one. I want it to be like Dragon or something. Or Ghost. But yeah, there does need to be a new one. It's been a while. Or at least a new type. Just like a brand new Pokemon type. I think that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, maybe they could do it for... Oh, they should do it for Gen 10. Have a generation, right? It's kind of a big deal. Maybe they should do it. Bring in a new type. Or a new evolution at least. Yeah. I think Warcraft 2... Tarzanas was MS-DOS. But I haven't played Warcraft 2 in a long time. Long time. You know what, the other day I was really tempted to buy and download Diablo 2 because I love playing Diablo games, like those type of games. And I was really tempted to download Diablo 2 Resurrected or whatever it is, the remastered version. Yeah, I was tempted. Like I said, I do like those type of games. They are good fun. I just like real-time strategy games. It is like, you could say, a dying, if not already dead, game genre. To be honest, you don't really get them anymore. Not like you used to back in the day. It used to be good fun. I kind of feel like MMOs are in that way as well. I kind of feel like MMOs are basically a dying genre. Road Rash, mate, that game was amazing. I used to love that game. That was a quality game on the Sega Mega Drive. I used to play it. Oh, Road Rash. I think I also had it on the PlayStation as well. Yeah, I used to borrow my cousin's Sega Mega Drive because I never owned one. I had a PlayStation. He had a Sega Mega Drive, and we used to play Mortal Kombat. We used to play, yeah, Road Rash, I think was on it. Obviously Sonic. Altered Beast. Classic. Just, yeah, I don't know. I do like going back playing old games from my childhood. That's what I do like. I have like brand new games. And the thing is, I just don't really play many, like, brand new games. These days don't interest me as much. They don't keep me wanting to play, like to play them. Yeah. Yeah, I've never played Reforged. Apparently it's not very good, but I've never played it now. Never played it. Only played the OGs. And like custom games, not like the usual games, it'd just be custom made ones. custom maps that people would make. Right, we're gonna jump across. We got a new playmat. Terrapagos playmat. Something a bit different. I've got a new playmat coming, so it'll probably be it for next week's stream, hopefully. But we got some cool playmat coming, which I'm really looking forward to. One thing I will say is one thing I'm not getting until the price is full. That is Gloria Team Rocket. The price of that set is ridiculous. I need to complete my Fancy Rebirth. I do. It's kind of like, I don't know, like, I actually preferred. I think I kind of preferred Remake to Rebirth, but I think that, like, the main criticism I have for Rebirth is I don't like the fact that there was a lot of like mini games that were compulsory. It just felt like way too many. I don't mind doing the mini games, but some of them, like throughout the campaign, was like integrated into the campaign, and I'm like, come on, like this is just a little bit too much for me. But yeah, there's a few games I got, like single player games that I haven't played before, that I do have on my playlist that I want to do. God of War, well, 1 and 2, Ragnarok, or whatever it is. I do want to play them. I've never played Elden Ring. I'm not really a huge fan of Dark Souls type games, but I don't know. This one might be, yeah, maybe might give it a try. Yeah. John Card Show PSA submission has moved into post-grading stage yesterday. Oh, mate. Let's get it. Mine went from arrived to research an ID, I think. So it hasn't even gone into grading yet. Well, I don't think I'm going to get mine until at least probably middle of May, I think. And yeah, it's going to be an exciting PSA return. I might have to like split up the video because it's a lot of cards coming back. But yeah, hopefully get some good grades because my last PSA submission was terrible. I got like out of 31, I think it's like 31 cards or 30 cards. I got like 5 PSA 10s, 6 PSA 10s. It was kind of poor. Yeah. Kind of poor. Can't wait for me to stream GTA 6. Yeah. I mean, I think it's going to be delayed. If I'm being honest. I need to move my PlayStation and add it to the setup. Yeah, I do need to move it. Then I can actually, you know, make some content. But I'm also looking at picking up I'm also looking at picking up Switch 2. I will pick up Switch 2. I need to decide exactly how I'm going to do that though. Because it'll be fun. I think it'd be cool. Also, one thing I want to share with everybody. So after next week, I've been thinking about potentially doing, I don't know if you guys would be interested, of doing, I want to do a podcast. If I'm being honest, I do. Not just me chatting, but also like eventually being able to potentially have guests and have a podcast live stream. People to jump in and be a part of. And I was thinking it'd be kind of cool getting people, like, focus it on the UK Pokemon community, people within the UK Pokemon community, mainly because I feel like there isn't really much of a like good platform for to get people known within the UK space. And also logistically, organizing time zones and stuff, it's easy for me. But yeah, like get other channels from all around the world involved. Talk about the market, just talk about just the hobby and like current stuff going on, current news and stuff like that. I kind of think it'll be something a bit fun to do, something that I've always wanted to do. I think it'd be kind of fun. But of course, if we have like US guests and stuff like that, the streams will be later, because time zones. It would be later, but it'd be fun. It would be fun. The slabs getting back from America before the tariffs and PSA freeze might be worth keeping aside until the summer. The slabs will dry out, prices will rise, no new supply. True. It'd be, like I say, it's gonna be interesting, isn't it? Personally, I do not see the tariffs being lifted. I think they'll still go through. They might be, switched around a bit, but I still think they'll go through ultimately, and that will impact a lot of stuff. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, for us, it's only 10%. It was only 10% anyway, which isn't that bad. It wouldn't affect us regarding Pokemon cards because I'm pretty sure most of the stuff we get is printed in Belgium, I think. I don't know. I've got a Surgeon Sparks box here. Was it to stay on here? There's where it's printed. Ireland, apparently. Didn't know that. Podcast is a great idea. There isn't a lot of decent UK content. It's more accessible format. When on the go in the car and about. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now, I don't know whether or not I want to see. I know a lot of people started doing podcasts and stuff. I've seen quite a few channels do it, and they create a brand new channel specifically for a podcast. I don't want to do that. I just want to do it on here, so everything's all in one place, right? You don't have to worry about, do I go on this channel and this channel, they're all over the place, all Pokemon stuff, all in one place, done. So yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun, something a bit different, something that I want to do, and we can have real spicy takes. You know what I mean? Just have the real spicy, the most spiciest of takes. That's what we want. Yeah. That's a good idea. Yeah, discussing the card market at the hobby of other people would be very insightful and entertaining. Yeah. Release them like you do with the slab reveals. I think they'll just be, I don't know whether or not they'll be, I mean, some of them depend on like time zones. Some of them might be pre-recorded, and then yeah, they could be put out like premieres, and like you guys can, it'll be like basically like a live stream, and people can be a part of it, like in the chat at least. Or I can do them as a live stream, which again could be fun. Do you know what I mean? Right, we got some goodies coming in. Who we got coming in? We got Heck Collector. We're going in for the big boy. We're going for the big journey rip to your hit. Holy smokes. Alright. This is actually the first time we've done one of these rip to your hits with a high level tier. So I'm intrigued to see how it goes. I don't know whether or not I'm going to get wrecked or what. But if we strike out early, I'll throw you in some goodies. All right. So basically, we're going to keep going until we get something better than an EX. So in this set, what's that? Like a full art, illustration rare, gold, special illustration rare. Okay. Because there's no ace, so that's kind of good, you know. Okay. Guys, make sure to get involved tonight. Make sure to get involved. All right. There we go, mate. Right, let me grab the pack. Right, we've got a stack here. We'll go through each one. I'll grab more if need be. We'll grab more. Okay, we'll keep going until we hit something better than an EX. Okay, come on. Don't get wrecked in the first pack. No. No way. I mean, obviously, I'll give you some goodies. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, good luck, mate. Let's see. Now, this set does have like good pull rates, as in you get a lot of EXs. So I think this is actually a pretty good, potentially could be a good one to go with. Butterfree. Mate. We did. I'll tell you what. I'll throw you in. No way I'll let you strike out on just one pack. There is no way. We'll throw in a few extra more packs. We'll definitely throw in a few more. There's no way. There's no way. We'll do a few more packs. I cannot let you strike out on the first. Literally get a hit straight on the first one and that ends. Come on. I threw in some extra ones. There's no way. Yeah, literally. Just goddamn cactus. Peter. Come on. That is... Even get some nice little EXs, or at least something to go with it. Do you know what I mean? Come on. Lotad. Cutie Fly. Ludicolo. Come on. Yes, must eat beans. They're not going to be like here in the room with me. Oh, that would be a logistical nightmare. Could you imagine? Have like Rocky Barkham. There's no way. Do you know what I mean? There's no way. Come on. Let's see if we can get something else. Come on. Articuno. I tell you what, we still haven't pulled a special illustration rare from this set. Oh my days. Come on. Yeah. We don't talk about the playable cards enough. I think they're all cool. And the meta's fun at the moment. I haven't played in a while. I think I think it's probably the meta's probably changed quite a bit. And probably the cards the deck I used to play is probably now cycled out. But there we go. We've got Hopzation. Fine, we've got something else. The deck I used to play I used to love the Giratina Lost Zone deck. That I did enjoy. And what was the other one? It was one with Pidgeot and Charizard. Also enjoyed that one as well. It's probably, I don't know, it's probably not viable anymore, right? Probably not viable. I can't remember the last time I grabbed any cards or played anything. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Alright, I tell you what, I'll throw you in another goodie, mate. Because that was still rough. So we got. Throw you in a big boy as well. Big boy, Blood Moon, Ursaluna EX. No way we were getting struck out on one pack. Where's my semi-rigids? Guys, make sure to get involved. We've got 2 different levels of Rip to Your Hip. There we go. My favorite deck to come out and journey together is a Mammoth Swine Blaziken. Oh my god. Here we got Flamin' Chicken KFC. with a woolly mammoth. Yeah, that's not gonna end well, is it? Yeah, we got Full Fancy Company. Yeah, exactly. Looking forward to that. I haven't pre-ordered anything from that though. I was going to, but Magic are usually, like, unlike Pokemon, Magic are usually pretty on it with supply of any set. They are really good, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. So what are they shipping? So you got the EV and the Join Together ETB as well, and your other orders. Literally, all of it is in one package. Yeah, everything's in there. So yeah, it's not just a graded card. Is everything all in there at once? Yeah, it just made sense because shipping out multiple parcels would just be an absolute nightmare. Yeah, it would just be a nightmare. It would also make it more expensive for everybody. So yeah, it just made it easier. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the Mew's in there as well. Yeah, so the Mew's in there. The Mew, the EV, like previous orders, and the ETB. Yeah, it's all in there. It is a sweet package. It is a good parcel. Got lots of goodies in there. Lots of goodies in there. Yeah. Oh yeah, god yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, that would be one heavy slab, right? Could you imagine? Yeah. No, I mean it's all in there, wrapped up in bubble wrap and god knows what else. Yeah, so hopefully it's all good. All good. I mean, that EV is an expensive card. It is an expensive card. The fact it got a 10 as well. Crazy stuff. I've sent some of mine off. I'm hoping some come back a 10. Yeah. I sent 4 off. I've got more to send off in future submissions, but I'm just like spreading them out. But yeah. Guys, make sure to get involved tonight. Doesn't have to be joined together, of course. We do have Surgeon Sporks as well. Surgeon Sporks. I saw my local card shop today with 22 Bubble Mews. Jesus, we never even pulled one. Asked him, was he selling or streaming, and he said he's collecting. Mad. We never even pulled one. We pulled like in the Japanese set, Shiny Treasure. We pulled them, but not in Paladin Fates. Plus, Paladin Fates is now like really expensive and tough to hold like a good amount as well. Yeah. Oh mate, love packing orders. Nearly as much as I love counting. Nearly. Thing is, I don't mind packaging like the orders from the streams because they're not too bad, but when they're like big bulky stuff like collection boxes and tins and stuff, that is a pain. That is an absolute pain. Because I don't care, Pokemon make collection boxes unnecessarily huge. It's just so stupid. DJ has a go, maybe doing good. I still don't know how Mr. Smooth got a PSA 6. I still don't know. I don't know how the hell that Glaceon got a 6. Yeah, the upcharge did gave it away. Yeah, if it was a 9, it wouldn't have been an upcharge. Yeah. Yeah. Is it like when you get like a request for an upcharge and you only send one card, it's kind of obvious, right? But like obviously if you send a whole bunch, then you're kind of like, oh, what is it? I think Ants potentially maybe gave it away. Obviously, like he had quite a big upcharge, but then I mean, do you see how many 10s he got? Mad. So yeah. He had quite a few. They restocked the Pokemon Center ETBs not too long ago, went fast. Picked up a... Yeah, I did see that actually. I did see that. Picked a box of shiny treasures for myself recently. It is a good set. How much are they these days? I haven't really looked at them or bought them in any, but I know they dropped a lot in price at one point. Yeah. Just crack and resubmit. Yeah, I honestly I just don't know. Shipping those Blooming War boxes have got to be a nightmare. I mean, probably. I would love to see one. No idea what. No idea how big it is. I ain't got a clue. I've never even seen one. Never. I did see when I was at the card show, the the Crown Zeniths, does it see in Skybox? That thing's massive. It's like big enough for me to lay on as a bed. Yeah. Maybe there's surface damage. Can't see you on slab. Yeah, maybe. Like, this is where I kind of wish they gave you a grading report so you kind of know why it got those grades. Because, yeah, you look at that and you're like, how's a pack fresh Japanese card a 6 when in the same pack the other two cards got like, well, got 9 or 10. It's so bizarre. Yeah. Blooming Waters will be blooming, never get my hands on. Yeah, literally. When they announced that product, I was gassed. I was so happy. I was like, yes, I can open up some 151. It's going to be good fun because I never really opened up much when it first came out. And I was like, yeah. The best way I describe the release of Blooming Waters, especially here in the UK, is the equivalent of pissing in the wind. Yo, how's it going, mate? Hope you're doing good. What's been pulled so far? We got a cactus. Maractus cactus from Journey. And we got a LILLIE'S to go with it. Nothing like insanely spicy. We did get something. Yeah. Okay, okay, right, who we got jumping in this one? PJ's coming in. Little cheeky wheel spin, love it. I love it. Little cheeky wheel spin. Okay. PJ's coming with a wheel spin. Let's get the wheel up and running. Let me wheel. Boom. Here we go. Give it a shuffle. Let's see what we get. Come on. We got Heatwave Arena. Okay, okay. We got a chance to get that, wherever the big boy is in the set. Garchomp, right? Is it this Garchomp? Where's my heat? Why does it have to be on the other side of the room? Like, oh, trust me, it always is on the other side of the room. Boom. Let's see what we can get. But yeah, Gloria Team Rocket. Guys, until it's cheaper, until it's cheaper, I'm not paying. It's like £180 a box. There's no way. There's no way. I don't even think they've shown the whole set yet, have they? Have they shown the whole set? I don't even know. Right, come on. Little one pack magic. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. You know what I mean? It was worth a shot, mate. In the box, like 85 centimeters or something. That's huge. That's huge. Oh, it's just, yeah. Blooming Waters is blooming joke. You know what I mean? Absolute joke of a set. Oh, not set, but product. Hear my American accent. I'm not even gonna try. I don't even know how to even begin. I don't think if I'm being honest, I don't think I've ever in my life attempted an American accent. No. I do like it when people try to do like British accent and it sounds like it's either someone from, I don't know, like a Cockney accent or like a really posh, you know, royal family type thing. It always makes me laugh. Yeah, the common cards leaked today. Okay. All right. I did see, I think it was an illustration rare. I'm going to say Orbeetle. Was it Orbeetle? Is it an illustration rare or a special illustration rare? I did see that. That looked cool. A bit different. I like the little Team Rocket grunt in it. Be interesting to see if like the other illustration rares in the set will have like a grunt in it or whatever. Better luck next time, mates. Hey, worth a shot. Do you know what I mean? All it takes is one pack. I mean, there's got to be a Mewtwo SIR, right? I tell you what, if there's not a Mewtwo SIR on the set, do you know what I mean? I think it would. In all honesty, I think if they don't do a Mewtwo, I don't care. Whatever. If they don't, just at principle, if they don't do a Mewtwo SIR, that would be the biggest like mistake ever, right? In all honesty, I think if Mewtwo isn't an SIR in the set, I think the set would tank. I think it would fail. I'm from Chicago. My British accent is unintentionally offensive. I kind of feel like that's the case with of anybody trying to do any kind of accent. Do you know what I mean? It just naturally comes across as like stereotypically offensive. I'm 33 and I've been to about 20 countries, and I don't think I've spoken to an American in real life. I definitely have, because I've been to America, but I mean but outside of America, let's put it this way, like hearing an American here in the UK stands out like a sore thumb. Like, it's so obvious that it's an American accent. Like, you just notice instantly. So I don't feel like that's the same with necessarily like everyone, but like every accent. But I don't know why. If I hear an American accent like near me, boom, straight away I'm like, yeah, that's an American. I couldn't tell you where in America though. I ain't got a clue. Couldn't tell you where. Yeah. Mike, how's it going, mate? Hope you're doing good. We've got a couple of little hits tonight. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Yeah, it's gotta be a sick Mewtwo. Yeah. Absolutely. I think people kind of, like, from what I'm seeing online, people kind of bummed that it's not all Gen 1. I mean, I would guess that they have like Pokemon from all generations. I would hope. And I've said this all along, like if they just did a Gen 1 Team Rocket set, personally I would not like it. I think that'd be so lazy and so lame. Yeah, it'd just be terrible. Guys, I'll be closing the store in about 15 more minutes. If you want to jump in and get involved, the store is still open if you do want to grab some packs. No, we still got some of these joined together just sat here. What have we got? Like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs. Who's getting involved? Who's getting these goodies? Yeah. Off of Euro Trip and Green Street Hooligans. I remember this is going back a few years. I remember chatting to somebody like who where they came from. It wasn't America, it was somewhere else. But basically they were like, they were surprised when they came to the UK, they heard British people swear. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah. So they're like, I always thought that you guys were very, well mannered, kind of posh. Do you know what I mean? Like spoken and and all this sort of stuff. Like, oh my, don't and all this sort of stuff. Like, oh, I was like, we are the complete opposite. I think the average person has like absolute foul mouth. Like, and the thing is, what's even more funny is like, even with your own friends, your own mates, the stuff you say to each other, people be like, you can't say that. I'm like, well, of course I can. He's my mate. I can say, well, we're absolutely savage to each other. Yeah. That's when you got true mates, when you're absolutely just no holds barred, you know what I mean? Yeah. You've been to Florida? Oh, my days. Yeah, that's the only time I've been to the US is in Florida. But it was like over 20 years ago. Yeah, when I was a kid. I do want to go back, not specifically to Florida, but I do want to go back. I just don't know where. One of these things where, like, when I was younger, like, I got offered a transfer student visa, I guess, to go and study at like a university or college or whatever you want to call it over there. And back then, I mean, probably more so now even, the biggest reason why I didn't was because of the just no free healthcare. I was like, what happens? So happens, you know, you can pay all that money out. It's crazy. No tea and crumpets? Nah. I mean, a lot of people like tea. Maybe not crumpets, but definitely tea. Yeah, yeah. Good cup of tea. Me, I have to have biscuits. Like, if I have a cup of tea, I have to have biscuits. Got to dunk those biscuits in there. In-Betweeners is close if you... Yeah. In-Betweeners is a good show, yeah. I like the In-Betweeners, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. That is a good representation of what we're like to our mates, yeah. Yeah. Rip the absolute shit out of them. Absolute savage. Yeah, just go crazy, right? You go. We always say it's a sign, like it's something like endearing as well. The sign of endearment of saying certain words that you can call each other, and it depends how you say them and in a particular tone. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, definitely a misconception of the fact that we're all like we're straight out like Downton Abbey or Brown or something like that. Definitely not. Most definitely not. Guys, you got a few more minutes left before I will close the store. About 10 more minutes left. Yeah. The movie Snatched made me think I'll pass on the UK. Fair. That's fair. You're telling me you didn't watch Harry Potter and immediately go, yeah, that's exactly what the UK's like. They got wizards. It's good. Yeah, it's a good film. It's a good film. I'll tell you what. The other day, speaking of like Snatch and stuff, what film was I watching? It had Daniel Craig in it. And he was really, really young, and it really threw me off. I'm trying to think what film. I think it might have been Tomb Raider with Angelina Jolie. I think it was the first one, and he's in it. And he looks so different. It looks so weird. I was like, hang on a minute. I was like, is that him? I was like, it is. Like, it really threw me off. It really threw me off. Layer Cake, yeah. That's the one I'm thinking of. Layer Cake, yeah. As well, it's a good film, yeah. I don't know, like Harry Potter. It's kind of a funny thing, right? Where, Teen Crush right there. What, Daniel Craig? I mean, yeah, Angelina Jolie. Yeah, I mean, that film is old. To be fair, it is. Yeah. Probably like one of the most accurate like look-wise of what Lara Croft Tomb Raider was, to be honest. Yeah. Like, that, the you know, that depiction of how she looked in those films is kind of in a way like what we would imagine from the games when they came out. But yeah, it's kind of weird, like when you see these actors and they just look so different. You're there and you're like, oh my god, they look so baby faced. Yeah. 2001. Yeah. Oh, it's just, yeah, that's what I mean. And then you see them and you're like, oh my days. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of funny, like you watch some of those films that did come out like 20 years ago, and you look at like the CGI in those films, my lord, they look terrible. You're like, this is not aged well. Ow. Yeah, he was in that. Yeah. That's one thing I remembered is like, I was like, he looks proper baby face in that. It really, really threw me off. Leaves apart from 3 days after seeing Elizabeth Hurley and Austin Powers. God. Was she in the first, or was she in the first film, or was it in the second film, or both? I can't remember. I can't remember. Might have been all of them actually, to be honest, but I'm trying to think which ones that she was in. Yeah. Bedazzled. Oh. I think I've seen that one. Is that the one where like isn't she like the devil or something? Is it that one? Or something along those lines? I can't remember. Yeah. Oh, I ain't seen that film in a long time. I couldn't even tell you what happens. Like, I ain't got a clue. It's been so long. But yeah, I know what film you're on about. I know what film you're about. I'll tell you another good one. If you guys probably seen it, right? But the earlier Underworld films with Kate Beckinsale. Good films. Good films. They were good. They were good films. All right, let me check to see if there's any more orders that have come through. If not, we'll leave it there for tonight. But we are back on Sunday. We're gonna do a wheel spin. We'll bring back a wheel spin. We'll do it for a graded card this time, which will be fun. So that will be available tomorrow for people. But yeah, we'll do that again on Sunday. Sucks we never got an Underworld Blade crossover. That would be sick. That would be so good. Apparently they've cancelled Blade now. Like the remake they were going to do to go with the MCU and stuff. Apparently they've scrapped it. Just, do you know what I mean? I love like the first Blade film was really good. Blade 2 was good. Blade 3, that film was trash. But yeah, Blade 1 and 2 was fantastic. I still think the opening scene in Blade 1 in the nightclub is one of the best opening scenes I've ever seen in a film. Like it's right up there. It was so epic. Yeah. Absolutely. It was such a good Such a good film. Good opening scene. Yeah, I mean, I was looking for like, if they were going to do like Blade, in my opinion, it has to be like, super gory. Do you know what I mean? Like, but you can't make it, like for kids. Do you know what I mean? Like, it has to be like on that Deadpool level, right? It needs to be pretty intense. Can't have it. Crap. Yeah. Ryan Reynolds is in Blade? Yeah, he is, yeah, in the third one. With the vampire Pomeranian. I mean, Triple H is also in that film. Which is also not good. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. It was just bad. I mean, obviously they had in the Deadpool Wolverine film, yeah, Wesley Snipes was in it, that really surprised me. I didn't expect that. That was cool. Pretty sure they could just get him to do another, like, at least one more film. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. I haven't, like I said, I was saying, like, I think I said this the other day, like, I haven't kept up with all the Marvel stuff recently. I'll probably do like a little binge session and catch up with everything before the next Avengers film. Yeah, it was cool they had him in Deadpool. Yeah, I did enjoy that film. That was a good film. That was good. But yeah, I don't know. Right, I think that is it. I don't think there's any more orders. Just because I randomly got some packs here. I'm gonna open up some packs. I just found these lying around, so I'm gonna open them up. We've got some Surgeon Sparks and a random Shrouded Fable. Should I crack these open myself? Should I have some fun? We'll do Shrouded Fable first. We'll warm up with some crappy Shrouded Fable. Watch me pull the Pikachu. It'd be hilarious. I mean, it's me opening it, so probably not. Okay, what should we strike out? This is gonna be the biggest, most epic of fails right now. Yeah, this will be like, this is why you don't see me open up anything. Good start. Great start. I need to purge all the Shrouded. Mate, I got more Shrouded. I got Shrouding. Coming everywhere. Oh my days. What a load of trash this is. Don't worry guys, I'm getting rid of the crap so you don't have to get it, right? I'm just getting rid of the trash. Clearing the way for you guys. Look at this. And this is why I don't open up my own packs. Alright, last one. We'll slow roll this one. We'll slow. Yeah, this is probably ripped to here, yeah. Oh. Cooked. Absolutely wrecked. And this is why I don't open up. Literally just bulk at this point. Literally. Do people want any code cards? There you go. I'll give you some code cards. If people want some code cards. But yeah, I mean, literal crash. It's just one of the reasons why you don't see opening videos anymore. It's just gonna be boring. There you go. There's some code cards if anybody wants to scan those. There we go. That was brutal. I should throw in some goodies to myself. Yeah. I was like, you know what? I had some random surgeon packs and just a random Shredder Fable. I was like, I'm going to open it just for a laugh and see what happens. Got hammered. Absolutely wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Right, that's it from me, guys, in tonight's stream off that absolute brutal outcome. We'll be back on Sunday with the lucky wheel spin, which is going to be good fun. I'm going to be looking forward to that. There'll be a graded card available as the top prize. And yeah, I think it'll be really good fun. That is it from me in tonight's stream. Have a great weekend, guys. And we'll see you on Sunday. Don't forget, next week we'll stream on Tuesday and Wednesday, which is going to be really good as well. So yeah, but that's it for me, guys, in tonight's stream. Have a great weekend. I'll see you on Sunday. Peace.